Hey, Omimi! Hometown of Neil Young. Leorino Mimi, so I know I'm going a little faster than I need to. It's okay, we're making good time. If I see a decent little place to stop for a cool drink, that wouldn't be a bad idea. It's not like I have to get there early or anything. It's only 3 o'clock. We got lots of time. Well, I was going to stop in here for a quick cup of tea, but it's a sort of a Tim Horton gas bar place on Highway 7 just west of Peterborough, and they're stopping everybody at the front door saying, no, we haven't got enough staff, sorry, go away, can't come in, they're only serving the drive-through. So I mean, that's just a problem the world is coming into nowadays, especially in Canada. There's just less and less and less people available to work because our government just keeps feeding everybody little bits of money and encouraging them not to work. And this is the result of it. It's just too easy to not work now. That's the problem with too much socialism. But what can you do? You just got to move on. Every bike trip's been problems. First it was COVID, where you couldn't go inside at all. Now they got nobody to work. So we'll move on, and well, it would have been shitty anyway. I would have had to either sit outside in the heat on the curb or sit in some crowded little restaurant. Not an ideal place to stop, so we'll move on. See if we can find something better. Heck, I just like finding a park like I did before. I'd go for that. Now we're out of here. Okay, so one place I wanted to stop before we settle in for the night at our location and our destination for the day is the Marmora MIne. And I just thought this is a very interesting and unusual place. So whenever I am traveling through this area, which isn't very often, I do like to stop here and check it out. So I'll give you a quick show. Nobody's around. I managed to get my bike up close so I can keep an eye on it. And what this is I don't know, back in the late 1800s, you could read the blurb, Google it if you want. They discovered a huge iron ore deposit and they dug it all out. It was just one big batch of iron, nothing else around it. They dug it out all the way down, and when it was finished and all the iron was done, they just let it go, and over time it is just naturally filled up with water, as you can see here. And it's just this huge massive lake now with huge cliffs, and that water goes down quite a ways. I forget how far it goes down. At least a couple hundred feet, maybe more. So it's extremely deep water down there too. And it's just this pure blue and nothing but limestone on the bottom of it now. And so everything was mined out, and then it was just left to this lake. Unfortunately, because of the way the cliffs are and everything, there's no way you could go down there and go swimming or anything like that. And it's too bad, because it's probably really amazing water, and there's probably some really amazing spots you could jump off the cliffs to go in there. But as you can see, even to view it, you're caged in. But anyway, it's pretty cool. So if you're heading on Highway 7 through Marmora, you can always stop, turn down the Marmora MIne Road, and it's about a quarter mile up, and you will see this interesting place, and you can take some selfies here. Okay, so Eagle has landed, and this is my room at the Park Place Motel in Tweed. And I like this little motel, although it does have its issues, but I'm just going to leave that for the Google review. But anyway, it's a nice little hotel. The owner's really nice, and he's very helpful if you have any needs. He just needs to fix things around here a little more, but we won't worry about that too much. So it's a nice little place. I'm settling in, getting things charged up. That's a TV. Gonna settle down for the night. That was day one. Made our mission to Tweed. So I'll just take a little walk outside and show you. You can see it's got a really nice little beach down here, and you might have seen this same beach in a previous video series, because on my way back from the Highlands I stayed here. And it was the night before I went through that 360-kilometer ride in the pouring rain. And sure enough, I got caught in the rain again. But what can you do? But anyway, we're going to settle down here for a night. I got El Conquistador all wrapped up, and I'm just going to lock him up once I'm sure I got everything I need. And we will go and get a good rest. Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow we're on for greater new adventures. Stay tuned. Good morning. So it was a reasonably good sleep last night. It was on and off. I was up awake every 2 hours, but that's normal for me when I go to a hotel. I can never really quite settle. But I did sleep, so I really wanted to make myself sleep right till 8 o'clock. I mean, I don't have to get up the crack of dawn or anything. So I'm just making myself a little toasted, some instant oatmeal. And I thought that'd be a good quick little breakfast. I'm trying to live on my own food supplies here as much as I can, and not just go to a restaurant all the time, because it's just it's hard to find, it's a lot more hassle, and it's expensive. So I'm doing okay. I always find that the food that I eat, if I bring my own food, I actually feel better than constantly running around trying to get fast food as well. So we're having some oatmeal, and I'm using the microwave to heat up water. They have one of these. A lot of the hotels have these little coffee makers, and quite often you say, oh, they can be used to heat your water and make your coffee and tea. But every time I use them lately, it just tastes awful. I don't know if they're using some kind of sanitizer in them or what, but it happens all the time. It's just some sort of really gross taste to the water. So I can't do that. So I heat water fresh from the tap and in the microwave, and it comes up better. Like I just heated this water up pretty much to boiling point. So I'm gonna skip the coffee this morning, and we're gonna go tea. Still got some milk left in my thermos. I'll probably have to get some more today. I'd probably be better off to just finish this off this morning and then I can rinse it out and I can get some fresh stuff before that stuff starts to get rank. But anyway, we're gonna get ready. I don't know if you can see from here, but it's a beautiful sunny morning. So that's good, and not have to leave and pack up in the pouring rain. And we're getting on the road. Okay, here we go. So it's 9 o'clock, and we're heading out on day 2. And today's mission is Tweed to Sorel Tracy, which is just past Montreal. The distance is going to be 464 kilometers, so it's a long day, but it's mostly highway. It's not all this jig-jogging on the back roads, so I should be able to cover the ground a lot quicker. So that kind of going, I guess I should have got going a little earlier. It feels like a pretty warm one here in Tweed, but we're going to get rolling and get that cool wind on us and get moving down. Ease on down the road. And like I say, getting past Montreal is usually kind of tough, so hopefully I can stick to the roads and make it through safely and appropriately, and we can get on to the good stuff, because once you get past Montreal, then it's then that's when the sweet ride starts to come in. So let's get going. Alright, so we're out of Tweed, we're back on Highway 7 heading east, and I don't have to worry about navigation for a while. The old beeline says 96 kilometers before I have to turn anywhere, so we're just gonna sit here and just keep cruising straight. I can just watch the view. I don't have to watch the GPS or anything like that. Shouldn't be any missed turns. Okay, and in a daring and stuntman-like maneuver, I got past the truck and the slow-moving vehicle that the truck was following. So, there we go. We're rolling. But I still want to stop in the town to clean my sunglasses and maybe put on a neck sock. But it's getting warmer. I don't know if I'll need a neck sock. Anyway, it's getting more scenic. We're starting to head east. One thing I can say, once you start getting near Quebec, it's very scenic. Lovely bogs and marshes. Anyway, I got good road now. Just had to get by those dudes. Alright, so I stopped and got my gas. You've seen a million gas stops in all the videos and everyone else's videos, so I thought, why bother? So I filled up with gas, I got my glasses nice and clean. I opted not to put the neck sock on because it's just getting warmer out, and I'm just going to swelter in that thing. If I get desperate, I'll stop, put it on, but whatever. So now there's nothing to do but sit back and soak up the miles, because this is just kind of a long tarmac run right now. Beeline's telling me 72 clicks before I have to worry about anything, so 72 clicks, I'll just sit back and then we'll see what goes on the next leg. Then it'll start getting tricky trying to get by Montreal, I'm sure. Some of you might say, oh, it's not tricky getting by Montreal. Well, that's if you know the area and you know the roads really well, you know exactly what exit to take, what lane to be in. When you don't, yeah, you could get really screwed up. So you really gotta focus on where you're going and your route. But anyway, I've got by it before more than once, so we'll get by it again. Just stopping for a very quick pit stop here. Want to get some lip balm on. Lips are feeling dry. And maybe have just a little quick drink of something, and then we'll keep rolling. We still got about 40 clicks to go before we hit the next turn off, so that'll be all good. So we'll just get some. It's amazing how they make these short little hydro poles, and every once in a while you'll see a whole row of them like this, and they're going all the way down the side of the highway. Some of them are only like 20 feet tall tops, and you could literally stand on the ground and reach up and touch a wire if you wanted. But then you wonder if these are even in service anymore. This has to be the old way. A lot of the wires have fallen down, and they're all going through the trees. They haven't cleared the trees around them. See how it's just growing right through the vines, growing through the trees there. So they're just sitting there unused, just my best guess. Anyway, coming into Perth, and it's telling me I gotta hang right up here somewhere. I started to pass a couple nice rest stops, which would have been perfect for a tea break, maybe a noodle soup or something, but I've only been on the road for not even 2 hours, so no big hurry. But I probably should stop. Frequent butt breaks. That's the key, man. But I just stopped for the drink and that, but that's it. So I'll just stop it regularly. Still got 358 kilometers to go, and that's part of the reason I don't want to stop too much. But anyway, let's see. So in 682 meters, I got to hang right. You can see right there too. So I think I'm just going to press on a little bit more and get some more miles, and wait till I'm a little thirstier and hungrier. I don't need a Tim's right now, and I don't need that stuff.